Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Vishnu Manjipudi, and I am glad that you are here. Today, we'll be solving problem number 3 of the 2020 AIME I. The problem reads, a positive integer n has base 11 representation ABC and base 8 representation 1BCA, where A, B, and C represent not necessarily distinct digits. Find the least such n expressed in base 10. Now, like what we do with most base problems, is we want to convert these bases into base 10. So we first have that n is equal to a, b, c base 11. And we use this line notation to denote that a, b, and c are the digits of the number. So converting this to base 10, we have that this is equal to 11 squared times a plus 11 to the first times b plus 11 to the 0th times c, or just 121a plus 11b plus c. Now let's look at the second representation, 1bca. So if n is equal to 1bca base 8, this is going to be equal to 8 cubed times 1 plus 8 squared times b plus 8 times c plus 8 to the 0th times a. Now this is just going to be equal to 512 plus 64b plus 8c plus a. And now here we can just set these two equations equal. To get that, 120a is going to be equal to 53b plus 7c plus 512. And now, given that the base 8 representation of n is 1bca, that means that a, b, and c must be less than or equal to 7. And they also must be greater than or equal to 0 since they're digits. So from this, we can just go through values of a that are in this range. So if we do this, well, let's first notice that a is multiplied by a factor of 10. So we need this side over here to also be a multiple of 10. So we need the sum of the units digit of 53b and 7c to equal 10. Now, for this, we will need that either, so first we have that b equals 1 and c equals 5. And if we do this, the entire sum has a units digit of 0 and is thus a multiple of 10. Now if we do this, we end up with a number equaling to 53 plus 35 plus 512. And then from this, we have that this is equal to 600. And now 600 is nice because 600 is a multiple of 120. And if that's the case, then we know that a is equal to 5. And we know that this is the absolute minimum because b, which is the coefficient of b, which is 53, is greater than 7, the max value of c, times 7, the coefficient of c. So we have to minimize b in order to minimize a. And since this obviously doesn't work if b is equal to 0, because if we check the case where b is equal to 0, then c would have to equal 4, and that would result in 120 times a equal 540, which is obviously not true. We have that the minimal number has the a equals 5, b equals 1, and c equals 5. Now, before we write this down as our answer, let's look back at the question. We have to find the least such n expressed in base 10. 515 is the base 11 representation. So now, let's just convert it to base 10. So we have that n is equal to 121 times 5, which is 605, plus 11 times 1. So when you add that to 605, you get 616. And then finally you add 1 times 5, which results in a grand total of 621. And we are done. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as well as click the bell icon. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post them down below or email me at steamaspirations@gmail.com. This is Vishnu Majipudi signing off. Bye.